What's up, Great Britain? It's Veronica Webb in New York City for The Sunday Show. The artist formerly known as Prince has been a recluse from media attention for the last decade. And he hasn't given a TV interview for, 13 years? Well, I was at the Brit Awards, and I saw him sitting there alone, and I rushed over and introduced myself. I felt like a Catholic meeting the Pope. I could have just kissed his ring and touched his hem and been happy for the rest of my life. But being the extravagant personality that he is, he offered to be interviewed. But on two conditions: that he didn't have to speak and that he wouldn't show his face. Prince exploded into the world's imagination in the early 80s with the release of Purple Rain. His royal badness has managed to stay one step ahead of critics, trends, and music. From funk to rock to tender love songs, he sold an impressive 50 million records. But despite all his success, the 14 platinum albums, the Oscar, the 5 Grammys, and 5 Brit Awards, he called a halt in 1993 when he shocked the world and announced Prince is dead. Now known by an unpronounceable symbol, the artist formerly known as Prince has continued to record music. He scored a #1 hit last year with The Most Beautiful Girl in the World, put out on his own NPG label when his record company didn't want to release it. In protest against his record company, he will only appear in public with the word slave written on his cheek, and is now refusing to record any new material. He's announced that while he'll tour the world, he won't return to America until 1999, the year his contract ends. I'm here with the New Power Generation, and the artist formerly known as Prince is a member of the band. He's agreed to his first television interview in over a decade, but is refusing to answer any questions. Now, the press keeps talking about the dispute with your record company. Is there a dispute there? I mean, it seems that's what's driven you out of America. That's what's made you change your name to an unpronounceable symbol.
He changed his name because his spirit told him to.
A spirit?
His spirit.
And do you feel freer now that you can't be addressed? A little bit? You seem to be fighting for freedom. What is it exactly that you want to be free from when you're talking about your record company? Is there something that you want to own? Is there something that you want to be able to edit? Is there something that you want to be able to say that you can't? Maybe my take could tell me what? Do you want to own your own masters? No?
In your job, can you leave it if you want to?
Yeah, I can.
You can't?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in the record industry, you can't.
But can't you just stop performing?
Yeah, you can, but
That doesn't
you can't
count
get
as
out.
leaving it?
Yeah, it doesn't count.
What is this, the firm?
Yeah.
2, 3. Get wild. You need to pick a funky outfit, show see-through. Besides, you got it going on in the gold mesh. One try it on tonight when you get dressed. And while the only woman that my nose to see. Want to try it on, but you know I'm going to be. And you know what shoes to wear. The one so high, your groove.
Why are you giving interviews and refusing to speak? Why? And don't tell me you lost your voice, because I heard you singing 5 minutes ago.
Tonight.
But couldn't you, like, sing your answers? I mean, I just don't understand why you won't speak. Because it's like that, and that's the way it is? What about the mask?
It's an absorbent thing.
That was a good movie.
He's too ugly to look upon.
Yeah.
No, you gotta do better than that. You're too ugly to look upon, because that is not true. You get out there and shake your thing every night.
This is Michael B's part.
That's to cover up for his ugliness.
What ugliness, though? I
You're
mean,
not ugly.
You're not ugly, baby.
Fuck this disco! Get him, baby! Kick his ass. Don't y'all want to hear some real music? Ain't y'all tired of this record spinning bullshit? Well, check this shit out.
To understand this, you have to go back.
Come on, y'all!
Get wild.
But you do like music.
Get wild.
Go ahead, nigga.
sick of that 9 to 5, and you're ready to come alive, and you look both high and low, and you can't find a trumpet that blows. Come on, baby. Oh, shit. Well, good time never die. Come on, baby. Oh, shit. Well, the dancer's gonna fly. Come on, baby. You can shake your funky monkey till it cry. Party by the lacetate will keep your monkey high. If you wanna get real freaky, now's the time to try.
Now, what is Exodus about? Where's the Exodus from?
Well, I mean, it's just basically, you know, the way we look at music is what's from the heart will reach the heart, you know. And it just seems to be a lot of things in between each heart. There's a lot of, you know, bureaucracy, and we understand that this is the way it has been, but, you know, the Exodus is about, you know, a lot of that stuff's got to change.
Is that right?
True. Oh my God, I missed that. I didn't have the mic over there. Now, in high school, you had a band called the Grand Central Corporation. And now when you refer to the new power generation, you call it the organization. Are you trying to go back to your original way you saw music when you were a kid?
Who does your hair?
Who does my hair? Well, I did it
And it
myself
really
today.
smells good, too.
Oh, thank you.
If you or the viewing public at home could smell this woman's hair, you would know why she is what she is.
So you want to talk about the gold experience? You definitely do. Because, I mean, it's very up to date with
Look at her.
with the glitter front and back.
Look at her. All that funk got it cracked up.
Now, the gold experience is all R&B, am I correct? Ah, my stockings.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to knock
Gone,
you
girl.
out.
Give us all the piece. Look at that funk. Can't even look at the funk.
Is it different from other albums you've done?
Of course it's different. You can't buy it.
You can't buy it.
No.
Will it ever
it's
come
not
on
for
the market?
sale.
Will it ever come on the market?
Only time will tell.
Okay, so there's the gold experience and there's a live experience, and you can't buy the album. I'm not even sure if you can hear it on the radio. So how do you, unless you can follow the tour, how can you get more of the music?
In 1999, we'll be free and we can sell the music directly to the consumer. And we can give it away if we want.
And so you expect your fans to stick with you and be faithful for the next 4 years of not being able to buy music.
The ones that care about us will.
Do you ever get nervous that this could ruin your career?
He never blows chances.
Back when Nick was fucking Liz, before soda pop had fizz. Don't blame it on your jockstrap full of G's. Mentality so insane. I got a Type 9 chewing his palm brain. Shoot another brother, not today. Death for me is the only way. I can tear shit up, y'all, but that's my style. These are the days of wild hitman. Hold on to your wigs. Bring up the bullshit in that child. Put 'em up. Hook a bitch and hoe. I don't think so. I only knew one and never told her though. I thought about it many times. That's the kind of shit to make you check your mind. Is your blood type to track the flow? Is your blood type to track the stereo?
Are you trying to like help young kids transform their whole musical experience, do something
we
new?
want them to have a musical experience. We want them to stop relying on
Sampling?
You know, because at the rate things are going right now, and you know, there's going to be a generation that's going to be totally lost from what real music is. It's it's so amazing when people come to see us play because we're playing. You know, if like it's, in my analogy is if there's a nuclear war and there's electromagnetic pulse and all electricity goes out and there's acoustic instruments, who's going to be left to play them? Us.
Right you are, Sonny. I couldn't have said it any better, Sonny. But it's true. It's about kids got to go and pick up your instruments. You know, I know you like thinking, you know, I want to play Nintendo. I want to play Sega Genesis. Hey, you know, that's fine. But you got to play a B flat major 7. And if you can do that, then hey, speak up.
Keep clapping.
Would the owner of a blue Buick please move your car? You're blocking in the kitchen.
Break it on down. In the daytime, I think now I'd rather do you up to school like some homework. Please, I'll get you high in my bedroom, girl. 'Cause then we'd have to stop. I'd rather wait till everyone fast asleep than do it on the table.
So rumor has it that you're going to tour till 1999. Are you punishing America?
What's America?
The United States of America, where Minneapolis is placed, where we grew up.
I know Minneapolis.
I know you know Minneapolis, but are you staying away from America because of your record company?
Yes.
But, I mean, how could you not return to America till 1999? Did you know that back in 1981 when you made that record? You had no idea.
Sonny's taking semaphore lessons. Do it again, Sonny.
Everything was good back then. He was under hypnosis.
Hypnotized by? Quit sniffing my hair.
I do not.
This is complicated, yeah.
Your mom.
I'm not even gonna tell you about your mama, okay?
Hey, now. Leave
So let me tell you about your mama, nigga, because it's over.
Leave her out of it.
You wanna know who does my hair? Your mama does my hair, honey, and she can't work a pressing comb. People are sitting at home right now saying, is he a normal guy?
Veronica,
Or
normal is a relative term, sweetheart.
Or, I mean, or does he rule the band with an iron fist and you all live in fear of being fired?
He works for us.
Yes, let me tell you.
He works for who?
Us.
See?
And whatever happens if you slip up and you call him by his old name, is there a fine?
Well, I'm getting my windshield replaced right now.
You're fine.
But you had a brick thrown through your windshield by
I'm
the
getting
artist
my-
formerly known as Prince for calling him that word?
It's getting fixed right now.
There's just one last thing I want to ask you. All right, who does your hair?
Just like the ones that you call me. What if I filled your eyes with tears? So many that you cannot see. Do you really cry? Do you ever really try?